Well, if you've looked at any headlines recently, you've seen all the growth that's happening here in Huntsville and the Tennessee Valley, and the real estate market has really been booming with that. Joining me today, Cindi Tanner with Valley MLS. Cindi, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So it's been a hot market right now. All through the summer, it's been hot outside.
Absolutely.
We're coming into the holiday period right now, and you know, for some folks with what they're looking at the market, they might be contemplating the timing for their home right now.
Absolutely. It's a common question.
Right. When is the best time to sell my home? When do I need to go on the market, and will I lose any value? So talking about the holiday period in particular, really from Thanksgiving on through Christmas, if I'm someone that's looking at maybe putting my house on the market at that time, am I wrong to do that?
No, there's never a wrong time. Remember, the internet has no seasons. So one of the things we run into is people feel like it's holidays, it's stressful. We all have family coming to visit. We all have somebody going to pop in, and you're going to have your house decorated. Is it the right time to sell that home? I say yes, because your buyers are more serious at the holidays. They have seen what's available, and the inventory is typically less. We see our peak inventory typically March, April, May, June, right in the spring, summer season. So if you really need to sell, it can be a great time.
Sure, and you were mentioning the internet, you know, really
Of
never
course.
sleeps, never has a season. Talk about how tools like Valley MLS's tool for finding homes has kind of been a game changer in the market.
It's really nice because a lot of times you'll see a coming soon listing on Valley MLS. Now that is a home that is not available to see yet, but you know it's coming. So you and your realtor can partner to make sure that you're one of the first people in that home the minute it goes active. We also have active information for all the homes that are for sale, but we also have sold data. So you can actually see what your neighbor's home sold for.
Let's take a moment to get up to speed on the real estate market with your ValleyMLS.com fast stats for the month of October. More than 1,200 homes were sold in October at an average sales price of $221,000. Inventory is down to 3,200 homes, indicating demand remains high. And check this out, if you are selling your home, the average days on market is down to just 46 days. The news is even better when looking at just the Huntsville and Madison County market. The average sales price increases to nearly $250,000, and homes are selling at an astounding average of just 1 month's time. These have been fast stats provided by ValleyMLS.com.
We know now that the market, it could be a good opportunity, you know, to be able to target that person who has to move fast into a home, but just kind of talking about all the stress that comes with the holidays, you know. There's probably some connotations that going through that home selling process can be a stressful time. So just what are some recommendations for making that maybe as smooth as possible?
First, decide if you have to sell. Do you need to sell in 1-2 weeks? Or can you wait 3 weeks to put your home on the market and not have the stress? It's not an immediate thing for many people. That's a big thing. Now, if you're a buyer in the market and you're coming at the holiday, be courteous, because you're displacing someone who does have their home on the market during the holiday season. So please understand, showings can be a little bit more difficult and aren't always as readily available.
And hey, on the flip side, maybe you need an excuse to tell the family, hey, can't do Christmas at my house this year. So
Exactly.
maybe that could be good, right?
Maybe it's not the year to host everybody.
All right, well, so if I go forward with it, let's say this is the time, I feel good with it, talking about making that home as looking as good as it possibly can.
Right.
When it comes to holiday decorations, am I still okay to put the tree up and all the...
Absolutely. Put the tree up. Enjoy your holiday. What we usually suggest is less is more. Maybe it's not the year for the ceramic Santa collection. Maybe the whole thing doesn't need to go out. Less on the outside, not all the inflatables. What you really want to do is showcase the home and make sure that people see it's a holiday family home. It's ideal for moving right in, and the goal for you is to celebrate your next holiday in your new home. So not everything has to go out this year.
Make it look homey, but maybe not go all out, not trying to win contests
Correct.
this year.
You're not trying to win the contest.
Well, that makes sense. Well, Cindi, if someone's interested in finding a realtor and taking that next step, what's the best way to do that?
ValleyMLS.com. You can always find a list of all the realtors that work in North Alabama. You can see who works in your area. You can see who works in your neighborhood. And as always, talk to a realtor before you take that first step. Make sure you get the best information.
Easy enough. Thank you so much, Cindi.
My pleasure.